Wake up with us, it's time to rise and shine. Morning mayhem's on the air, we're feeling fine. So we got a motto, Tomlin and Fleckerty, bringing you the latest, there's nothing we can't do. Morning mayhem, it's a wild ride. Sports news and the daily updates, we're on your side. Special guests and interviews galore. We're taking over Woodland Regional, we're knocking down the door.
Good morning, Woodland, and welcome to February 3rd, second day of the week here. It is a B-day, and I think it's a double-digit weather. I think it was 10. I think it was 10 this morning, and our streets have not gotten any wider in Ansonia. It's still very tight on the back roads. I was coming in, I had to back up and get out of the way because a garbage truck and a school bus, I guess, one of them was trying to go around the other one on one of these tiny back roads, and you could just see like the bus was up on an angle on the berm of the frozen
tundra.
Yeah, and they're wedged together. They're wedged in the center of the street, and there was just cars lined up around them, and I don't think there's any getting by that.
Tough times.
Tough times. I wonder who the one was trying to get around that. It had to be the school bus trying to go around the dump truck, I'm assuming. I don't know, but it looks like it's going to take a while. So
what came first?
That's
the bus or the truck.
What came first, a school bus or a garbage truck? I would say garbage truck.
Probably.
I don't know. What would you need more of?
For what?
What was developed first, a garbage truck or a school bus? That's a question.
Probably a garbage truck.
That's what I was thinking. For a collection of refuse.
Well, yeah, when you move,
not collection of children.
At a certain point, when you move to city life, like you can't just throw things out the back door. That's how the Black Plague begins.
All right. Well, there you go.
Besides, just make people walk.
Now I got to look
to
that
my
up. The more you know. Yeah, I have to go look that up and see what happens. When the school bus was developed.
I'll ask AI.
Yeah, when was the first school bus around? And not that has anything to do with tiny roads and trying to pass people on it, but
this and that.
Yeah. So we'll see how it goes. Maybe when I get home, it'll still be wedged in there. We'll
let's hope.
Yeah.
According to Historical Development of Specialized Vehicles, the school bus, in a very primitive form, appears to have come first.
Oh no!
I love it.
Originating roughly in the 1880s, whereas garbage trucks shortly after. So it looks very, very close. Garbage trucks, their earliest piece was actually horse-drawn carriages. Most likely first appearance of a motorized gasoline-powered garbage truck most likely would be in New York City in pre-World War I.
Cities, yeah. All right. Yeah. And I guess you would have to worry about the bubonic plague in a city.
Oh, yeah, that was the time of the Spanish flu.
Yeah, cholera, Spanish
trouble.
Flu. Yeah, I mean, it's just garbage bad.
Yeah, there's a lot there. Yeah. All right, well.
Good topic this morning.
Happy Tuesday.
You just never know. You just never know. It is a B day, like I said, and it is early dismissal today. So
woohoo!
If your school bus was able to avoid other garbage trucks, then you got to school on time, but you will be leaving early. 11:20, I believe.
Yeah, we got to bring the energy today, man. The energy is down. We got to bring it up for a half day.
It's a Tuesday. Tuesdays are the worst.
I was going to get with it's 2 degrees out, but
no, Tuesday is just, I'll take a Monday every day.
No.
Yeah, you're all rested. You had the weekend off. You come in, you got the energy. You hit Tuesday, you're like, oh my God. Yes.
Tuesday's trivia day. I look forward to Tuesdays. It's my 3rd favorite day of the week.
Wow.
4th favorite day of the week.
Well, see how it's dropping?
Keeps dropping. Yeah.
The 8th favorite day of the week.
It's my 8th favorite day of the week.
I'm all right. So it's National School Counseling Week. Thank you.
No segue.
To all our school counselors. And if you see them, stop by and say thank you.
Got some great school counselors here. Shout out to our school counselors. They do a great job.
Absolutely.
They do.
They're going to be inundated in the next couple of weeks for registration.
I feel like they're inundated every day. Every day someone's begging to go to their counselor.
Yeah.
They got to do it all. They have a lot of skills there.
They do.
They're like psychologists, psychiatrists, school counselors, schedulers,
future mappers.
Yeah, future mappers of
America. Help them figure out what you're going to be doing for the rest of your life. When you're 15 years old and you're saying, what are you going to do for the rest of your life?
Life skills counselor. Now. Yeah, they do it all.
Yep. Calls home,
Yeah.
talking to parents, that kind of stuff.
Good communicators.
Absolutely. But today is, if you want to really treat them, maybe go to Jersey Mike's and buy a
that
sub
would be
for
nice.
them. Yeah, not only help them
Or your
out,
history teacher. One or the
but
other.
you'll have the National Honor Society making a percentage off of that as well.
Good. What do you get with Jersey Mike's?
I usually get the New Jersey.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think it's the number 13.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah. And sometimes I don't think I've ever gotten one of the hot sandwiches on there. I always go for a cold cup when I'm at Jersey Mike's.
I
Yeah.
feel like that's the way to go.
Yeah. And so usually with a cup of cola on there, something like that. All right. We have a lot of basketball going on this week. All the schedules have been updated. Tyler Pachowski has been making slides. So if you're wondering what the schedule is going to be, go online and take a look at what our
Thanks, Tyler.
schedule. Yeah. He's doing a great job with those.
Great guy.
If you are doing puzzles for the advisory channel, that's Thursday. It's our last day, February 12th. I'm assuming you have Thursday to finish up those puzzles. We are in.
No advisory today, so it keeps getting pushed back again.
Oh, my. I had planned, I wrote down work on puzzle.
Well, take that off
by yourself.
All by
Yeah,
myself.
yeah.
Tomorrow, the indoor track and field fundraiser will be at the Tap House. So you dine in or take out on Beacon Falls, and all those proceeds will go to, well, not all the proceeds, 10% of your bill will go there. So eat a lot. The feedback event for the PB&J drive is starting February 2nd. It started yesterday. So bring that in so DECA can collect it. If the advisory with the most ounces wins, so they don't go by jar count anymore. Used to they go by jar count. That caused a lot of controversy.
Yeah, ounces. That's the way to go.
Now it's about ounces.
Oh yeah, nice. What advisory is that?
Miss Geary.
Miss Geary's advisory is
Nice.
calling everybody out. They cannot be beaten.
Have you had the donut party? Have you guys won the donut? Because that looks
Last
like
3 years.
there you go.
They're getting filled up from donuts.
Yeah.
What's the key? Peanut butter or jelly?
I think peanut butter is cheaper, so I think that
Oh.
we tend to go for that more.
And what jelly do you get?
We get a wide variety. So
Oh, good. Got to give the people the options.
Yeah,
You don't want to just go with grape all the time.
She goes peanut butter. She don't even mess with the jelly.
No, smooth.
I do get jellies, just
Oh,
the peanut butter is cheaper, so you get more.
Smooth or
all right,
chunky.
there you go.
Smooth.
Smooth.
Come on.
There you
gotta
go. You got to be smooth.
Gotta be.
All right, let's see. All right, switching around there. Because otherwise, it's just the back of your head if I just have it on the screen here.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
have the wrong camera on. All right. And don't forget to charge Chromebooks every night and listen to us every morning. Time now for the news with Tomlin. That was a horrible transition, but I got too many things to do sometimes.
Over to the
It's
news
you.
desk with Tomlin.
Good morning. Couple top stories start today. First off, for more than a decade, images of Santa Maddalena, a small village church in northern Italy framed by jagged peaks of the Dolomite Mountains, have circulated online. Locals have had enough. Now authorities are stepping in to slow the flow of camera-hungry tourists. Beginning in May, access to the village near the UNESCO World Heritage listed church will be restricted by a barrier allowing entry only to residents and visitors staying at least one night in the area.
Now, that's happening in the Trevi Fountain, too. They charge €2 to get to the fountain. So they have it roped off to raise money to keep so many people away from taking photos that close because it was just making the space cramped.
Yeah.
The
So-
rise of social media and then the need to have that
Instagram the
photo.
moment.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know anything about that.
Yeah. People don't even know if I'm still alive because there's no pictures of me on the internet right now.
I try to make sure there's as few of me personally as possible.
Yeah.
All right. This morning, French prosecutors raided ex-offices as part of an investigation into abuse images and deepfakes. Probe will also investigate alleged complicity in disseminating Holocaust denial and additional deepfakes. Elon Musk and former CEO Linda Yaccarino are summoned to a hearing on April 20th related to the investigations. This comes as Elon Musk's SpaceX is set to acquire xAI, creating the world's most valuable private company. Musk said the plan will
Over
harness
Apple?
yes,
Wow.
orbital solar power to meet AI computing electricity demands while avoiding hardships on Earth and supporting his Mars settlement ambitions. Using his reusable rockets and Starlink scale, SpaceX plans 1 million satellites as data centers supported by Starship's goal of 1 flight per hour carrying payloads. SpaceX is reportedly targeting a mid-June IPO that could raise $50 billion with a B. with Bloomberg estimating a combined valuation of $1.25 trillion and XAI valued at $230 billion.
Wow.
So we are going to have floating. So literally, the cloud will be a thing. Your data will now be floating in space. We'll be using the coldness of space to power the XAI revolution that's coming.
Wow, pretty ingenious.
None of you five look impressed by it.
I was just deciding whether I was having peanut butter and jelly this morning or pork fried rice.
Or
I had to decide.
XAI.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are what my choices are. Rich people have way
here's-
different choices.
Maybe he's also contemplating. Maybe this is all
Yeah.
because he couldn't get peanut butter and jelly. Weirder things have happened. Here's a feel-good story for you.
Okay.
A 13-year-old boy swam for hours to save his family. So 13-year-old boy is credited with saving the lives of his mother and two younger siblings with an hours-long swim after the family was swept out to sea off the Australian coast. He swam 2.5 miles to shore to raise the alarm after he got into difficulties on Friday with his mother and his two siblings.
Wow.
Were they on a boat?
They were.
All right.
They were swept out to sea, and he
Couldn't get
swam
back.
back and to save them.
Wow.
That is amazing. I would be dead.
Yeah. I would have probably given up long
Give
before
up,
that.
yeah.
Yeah.
And last but
See
not
ya.
least, those of you planning to go to Italy, the Michelangelo's The Last Judgment is undergoing the first major restoration in 30 years. So if you go to the Sistine Chapel, part of it's going to be covered in scaffolding.
Oh.
So you have to pay for the Trevi Fountain, and you're not going to see the Sistine Chapel. But you'll be in Italy. So,
But you'll be in Italy.
and there's your news.
And that's your news, Tomlin. Over to the sports desk with Decker.
Here's a shot at the buzzer. Strike three call. What a catch. Touchdown.
Time now for sports with Decker.
Good morning, everyone. We have a couple guests in studio today, but before that, schedule for today's games. We have basketball on slate today. Boys basketball is on the road at Watertown. Girls basketball is home for Watertown. So it's a Watertown double dip tonight. Girls basketball looking to get their 8th win to qualify for states, and boys basketball looking to remain undefeated.
I think both of
On
those
the
are doable
season.
today.
Let's hope. Let's hope. Which brings me to today's mascot question of the day. And you got some
Get
three
ready.
helpers here, too. They should be able to help. What is the mascot of Southington High School?
Oh.
We knew this.
Southington High School, right around the corner. Neighbors to the north. I was going to ask you this on Friday before we got delayed out. Southington High School, one of the biggest in the state.
Their colors are blue and white.
That is
Symbol
correct.
is an
Yeah.
S with a slash through it.
Also correct.
The Southeast.
Your assistants look blank.
Yeah.
I got no help there.
Go like
help, thank
Lancers or
you.
something like that.
Oh.
Remarkably close, but no.
The Chargers.
The Knights, the Blue
Knights.
Knights. Yeah,
Oh.
very good, very good. And I take the lead for the first time since
No. You had the
We
lead
won.
last
Then
week.
you got
You're up
the
by
first time
2.
you have a lead in this year.
yeah.
We
this year,
own
this year.
2025.
Yeah. All right. With that being said, let's turn our attention to our guests today. We have 3 guests in studio. Please take a moment to introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Julia Galasso.
I'm Evie. I'm Peyton.
And these are the captains for the NVL champion dance team and the state defending champion dance team. All right. Last time we met, we talked to you in the fall.
Mhm.
Some of you, but it was like out in the
Yeah.
outside right here. We have extreme weathers and conditions every time we meet.
Yeah, you know what? Luckily, we didn't have to be outside today.
Yeah, thank goodness.
Honestly, in September, that was nice.
Thank goodness. So I saw recently you guys had a senior night there.
Yes.
What was that experience like? Bittersweet? Why don't you talk about that a little bit as you reflect back?
It definitely felt really surreal because like we sat through 3 other senior nights and like this one was ours, and I don't think it hit us really until like the very end when we sat through our coach's speech. We were signing each other's like pictures. We signed pictures for the seniors, and we give them each a note. We were writing for each other, and that really hit me personally, and I started to feel very sentimental then. So
Good.
Yeah. I know that like 3 of us, not Peyton, but the other 3 seniors, we all have younger sisters on the team. So I know that my sister, I think the other ones, they all wrote us like a nice little letter or 2, and that was really
Wow.
cute. Yeah, that made me cry for sure.
The booster club and the moms did like a really good job. They made the
Yeah.
calf look really nice. It was like all decorated and cute. But I don't think it's hit that I'm a senior yet because like they have sisters, so I feel like they're like, oh, I'm leaving my sister, and I'm like,
Yeah.
maybe I'll feel like a senior when we get to states. But like,
Yeah.
right now, I don't feel like
Just enjoying the ride again.
yeah.
And it's been a heck of a ride for what you guys have accomplished in your tenure. In the 4 years that you've been here, what
Yeah.
you've been
Yeah.
able to do with this program and the legacy you're leaving behind. What are some of the key moments that you've had over the course of those years?
Some memories. Yeah.
Some
Well, I'm gonna speak the obvious. Definitely getting the 2-time NVLs and then winning state champs for the first time. That was definitely like the main. I think a few things that like were going to.
I mean, those are like our material things that we work really hard, and we're hoping to like work at those again this year. But I think we've really just as a program, like you guys said, grew a lot, and getting to see, especially all of the younger dancers on the team, like be way more confident in themselves and just feel like ready when they walk into every comp. Like that's what our goal was, to grow from freshman year.
When I had first become AD, the dance team had kind of not fallen apart, but had been kind of lower. And then I credit Coach Davis with bringing that back there. What are some kind of memories, or how has Coach Davis kind of really built the program up?
She's done a lot with us, especially when we were underclassmen working
Yeah.
like, let's go back to the basics. Let's work on our technique. Let's learn new skills and like basic skills. And that's what's helped us grow so much. Like we even say, I don't know if we would make the team now as freshmen.
Really?
wow.
Because that's how much the standards have changed, and that's how much like she's helped us grow and become such better dancers that the standards are way higher than they were when
And
we
you got so many more people on the team now
yeah.
than was back then. So that's a big thing coming up. So this is now the winter season, is your middle of your competition season.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Have you had any competition so far?
Yes.
We've had Quinnipiac, which
Yep.
was our first like actually competing competition we've done, and then we had our Dancing in the Woods competition that we all put together. We got to MC the three of us together. That was a lot of
Mhm.
fun.
You guys went out there in front of everybody, and what was your job? Just to introduce the schools that came out?
Yeah, and like we gave some opening remarks too. So
Oh, nice. What is our styles of dance that we're trying to compete with this year? I know it's like hip hop, jazz.
Mhm.
Yeah.
What are we
Pop
doing?
and jazz, yeah.
Pop and jazz?
Hip hop
Hip-hop.
and jazz.
Hip hop and jazz.
Uh-huh.
So what's the difference between that? It's like the music, the dance moves. Like explain to
Yeah,
me, like as if I did not know.
They're both like very different. Jazz typically a lot of times what you see in competition dance like for schools is more of like a lyrical, like softer side. This year we have more of a sharper, we have like a Michael Jackson jazz dance, so it's
Wow, now
more
you're
of
talking
the
my alley there.
original jazz. But then hip hop is a lot more editing and sound effects in the music. And you kind of just have to go off of what you think would look best musicality wise. That one's a Tate McRae one this year. So yeah, really exciting for us.
So that style is really more of the music that you can dance to rather than the certain steps that you have to perform.
Yeah, I would say hip hop is less structured
Yeah.
in like what you are doing.
Which do you prefer? You had a choice. You could only do one. What is your preference that you would do?
Hip hop.
hip hop.
Probably hip hop. I love both of them.
Yeah,
but-
they are both
yeah.
really good, especially.
They're
like,
both your little babies. I don't mean to
Yeah,
separate
yeah,
them.
yeah.
I-
Well, it appears that you placed for both in jazz and hip hop at the Quinnipiac.
Yes.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank
That's
you.
impressive as well. And I'm sure there weren't as other programs that were able to do that. So
No, that's why they're the defending
that's
champs.
what I'm saying. Yeah.
So what do we have coming up? We have NVL tournament coming up. What day is that?
That's next week.
February 12th.
February Thursday, February 12th.
Uh-huh.
All right, and how are we gonna do for that one?
We really want to win. But we
I
just want to walk in there every time and like do our best. That's our goal.
Well, best of luck to you. I really appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by, and good luck. And
Thank you.
NVL's and States.
Thank you.
Yeah. And that's the Sports with Decker. Don't forget to have a good week. It is a half day, so don't forget class is going to be a little faster than usual. And on behalf of the show, don't forget that was Tomlin. That's Decker. I'm Amato. Good morning, Woodland.
Morning mayhem, it's a wild ride. Sports news and the daily updates, we're on your side. Special guests and interviews galore. We're taking over Woodland. We're knocking down the door.
Every morning at 7 a.m.
Check us out on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram too. We're streaming on Spotify. We're reaching out to you. Join the Morning Mayhem crew.
Knocking down the door.